Fans, I want to remind you, you are watching this live right here, right now, on Independence Television on the Clarkston Community Schools YouTube channel. Not only that, we are also live on Comcast Channel 22. If you'd rather watch replays, you can do so on channels 10 and 22 after the live broadcast, and if you have AT&T Uverse, channel 99.
Kicking out from the Wolves is number 91, Aiden O'Neill, who will be playing tonight for James Street.
Aiden O'Neill set to kick it away for the Wolves.
Is number 19, Elijah Pepper.
Kickoff away, set for Elijah Tabbert, taking it about from inside the 15. Tabbert with a lane, and he will get dragged down.
By number 19, Tabbert.
Good tackle made by the Wolves.
For the Wolves is number 26, Clay Smacka.
Clay Smack on the tackle.
Maria. That takes the ball to the 32-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Wildcats.
First down for Oxford. Ben Brusky, their quarterback. Drew Caddy in motion to the far side. Give is on the ground.
And that quarterback for the Wildcats is number 16, Dominic Cases.
Rather, Dominic Casas in at quarterback, pardon.
Number 31, Luke Johnson.
Ball was handed off to number 31, Luke Johnson.
Number 11, Raymond Dyson. Gain of 2, second and 8.
Kavanaugh Dighton on the stop. Gain of 3 for Johnson, sets up 2nd and 7 from their own 40. Casas throwing left. Pass is caught. Will get tackled just at about the 40.
Pass is complete to number 9, Jake Champagne.
Jake Champagne on the reception. There is a flag on the play. And it looks like that could be going on Clarkston. And it will. Personal foul on the Wolves. Give Oxford a first down.
That will give the Wildcats a first down. That takes the ball to the Clarkston 46-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Oxford now into Clarkston territory. First down from the 46. Casas, play action, pressure coming. Firing over the left side, incomplete.
Pass was intended for number 30, Logan Wilmot. Pass goes incomplete, second and 10.
Logan Wilmot, the intended receiver, just like we talked about. He is one to run those routes again, much like Tayon Armstrong for the Davison Cardinals, who Clarkston saw in week 1 at the 6th battle at the Big House. Second and 10 for the Wildcats, 8:26 to go in the first quarter. Wilmot in motion of the slot. Give is on the ground. Trying to push that pile and down inside the 45.
Ball's handed out to number 30, Logan Wilmot.
Logan Wilmot on the ground.
Number 20, Cameron Jarrett. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 5, Desmond Stevens.
Third and 6 for the Wildcats from Clarkston's 43. Wildcats break out of the huddle. And a timeout called by
And the
Oxford.
Wildcats call a timeout.
Score is 7-0 in favor of the Wolves. 7:32 to go. You're watching Independence Television. Back out of the
Third
timeout,
and
7-0 Wolves, 7:32 to go in the first quarter. Oxford setting up for third down. Two receivers near side, one in motion to the slot, one receiver far side. Casas takes the snap, looking to the right side, gonna fire it that way. Pass is caught, almost dropped there. Way to hang on to that was Jay Caddy.
Jay Caddy. And that was enough for a Wildcat first down. Sets the ball on the 32-yard line. First and 10 for the Wildcats.
They'll spot the Wildcats at the 32. First down for Oxford. Two receivers far side, one near side. Casas takes the snap, wants to keep it himself. Clarkston was ready for it, and down he goes.
Ball is kept by quarterback number 16, Dominic Casas. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 11, Kavanaugh Dighton.
Kavanaugh Dighton
No
on
gain.
the stop.
Second and 10.
No gain on that carry. Will set up second and 10 once again from the 32. One receiver each side, two lined up in the slot. Casas takes the snap, give on the ground. With running room to the right side.
Ball is handed off to number
Lot of
31,
contact there.
Luke Johnson.
On Luke Johnson.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 33.
Oxford wanting a flag.
Luke
Looks like
Bowman.
for a face
Lucas Bowman.
mask. Questionable tackle for the Wolves. But they get
Third
away
down
from a
and
penalty.
1.
Third down and short for Oxford. What a great turnout it is for the game on both sides of the field. Third and short for Oxford. Casas takes the snap. Give is on the ground. Fighting his way to a first down
31.
is Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 54, Jamal McKinney.
Wildcats now into the red zone. Bunch formation to the near side. Timeout called by Oxford.
And the Wildcats call a timeout.
Just under 5 to go. 7-0 in favor of the Wolves, but Oxford knocking on the doorstep.
Jalen Wilson playing tonight for Papa. Number 2, Dylan Hunter playing for Emma Hunter. Number 3, Aiden Turgey, playing tonight for Christy Deavy. Number 4, Ricky Langley, playing tonight for Langley Sr. Number 5, Desmond Stevens, playing tonight for Eva Stevens. Number 6, Yeshua Williams, playing tonight for Woods. Number 7, Stephen Kosak, playing tonight for Grandma Pat. Number 8, Mike Hine, playing tonight for Grandma Prout. Number 8. Number 9, Jaden Novisky, playing tonight for Patty Casey. Number 11, Kayvon Dayton, playing tonight for Sarah Colo. Number 12, Jake
4:59 to go, 7-0 Wolves. Oxford in the red zone now. Casas takes the snap. Give is on the ground to Luke Johnson. Only gain of about 1 on that
31.
play.
Luke Johnson. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 5, Desmond Stevens, and number 2, Dylan Hunter. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
They'll mark the Wildcats at the 21, 4.5 to go. Loss of 1 on that carry makes it 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. One receiver far side, 2 receivers near side. Casas with an empty backfield. Looking. Fires to a slant, and it's caught, and what a big hit! And they rule that incomplete.
Brody Moore.
Brody Moore got decked.
11, Kavanaugh Guyton. Pass goes incomplete, 3rd down and 11.
Third and 11 for the Wildcats after a huge hit from Kavanaugh Dayton. Casas takes the snap, looking, fires over the left side. It's caught, and he may just be short of a first down.
9, Jake Champagne.
Pass caught by Jake Champagne.
The Wolves is number 33, Lucas Bowman, and number 19, Adam Denver. 4th down and 2.
Spot Oxford at the 12, 4th and short, 4th and 2.
And the Wildcats call a timeout.
Another timeout taken by the Wildcats. They've used all 3 so far in the first quarter.
Number 12, Jake Myers, playing tonight for Randall Ball. Number 13, Mihan Lavelle, playing tonight for Grandma Lavelle. Number 14, Cole Jarvis, playing tonight for Justy Bison. Number 15, John Call, playing tonight for Uncle John. Number 16, Frank Schuster, playing tonight for Tom. Number 17, Nathan Hutchins, playing tonight for Amanda Cinnamon. Number 18, Ashton Kluivert, playing tonight for File. Number 19, Adam Denver, playing tonight for Kathy Cornel.
Oxford used their final timeout, 4th and 2, to talk things over. Casas on the ground. And he's down just at about the 10.
Number 31, Luke Johnson.
Oxford saying they have the first down.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 11, Kayvon Bacon.
And they do have the first down after the official
first down.
points emphatically for the first down.
That puts the ball on the 10-yard line. It'll be first down and goal to go from the 10.
First and goal for the Wildcats. Just as we approach 3 minutes to go, 7-0 Wolves. Casas again on the ground.
And goes to number 31.
Luke Johnson on the ground again.
Luke Johnson. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 53, Nick Washenko. And number 51, Jacob Leonardson.
Gain of 2 on the carry for Luke Johnson. Will set up 2nd and 8 for Oxford. 2 receivers far side. 1 on the near side, 1 receiver in the slot. Now in motion to the far side. Casas wants to take it himself, and the Wolves were ready for it.
Keeper number 16, Dominic Casas. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 53, Nick Washenko.
Nick Washenko on the stop. He read that beautifully.
Third down and 13.
To give Clarkston a little bit more breathing room. Third and goal to go from the 13. Casas takes the snap, fires, it's caught, and he gets down just at about the 1.
Number 9.
Jake Champagne on the reception, inching ever so close to the end zone.
Making the stop for the Wolves was number 19, Adam Denver.
Under 1 minute to go and counting. 7-0 Wolves, Oxford knocking on the doorstep. Have them down at the 2. 4th and goal to go from Clarkston's 2. Oxford trips right. Casas takes the snap. There is movement. It is delay of game on Oxford.
It is on the Wildcats. Delay of game. That'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be
sets them back
on
5
the 7-yard line and
5 yards to the
Fourth
7.
down.
A costly mistake for the Wildcats. When you're deep in your enemy territory like that, you do not want to make those penalties. Oxford will try for the field goal. And the kick is up, and it is through.
Is good.
Oxford gets on the board with 24 and a half seconds to go. 7-3 in favor of the Wolves.
7.
Each player for Clarkston tonight has specially custom-made jerseys. On the back of those jerseys represents the family member they are playing for.
Number 21, Paul Church, playing tonight for Zinke. Number 22, Brady Beck, playing tonight for Sean Feldkamp. Number 24, Jack Husker, playing for Karen Burnham.
Oxford inches closer, 7-3 in favor of the Wolves. 24.5 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Aiden Fergie.
Jay Caddy set to kick it away. Drops the ball, picks it back up. And not much there on the kickoff return. Cole Church had a little bit of trouble hanging on to that ball.
Luke Burney. Takes the ball out to the 15-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Wolves will take over from their own 15-yard line. Glad to see Mike Hine back at quarterback after being injured in the game against West Bloomfield. Handoff is on the ground to Ethan Clark. Tries to cut to the outside. Down inside the 20 to about the 22.
Number 34, Ethan Clark. Making the stop for the Wildcats is number 31, Luke Johnson. And number 14, Brody Moore. Gain of 7.
That will run out the clock for the first quarter. 7-3 in favor of the Wolves.
Okay, folks, it's time for our Wolves dance team miracle run. Please have your bills or loose change ready when they come by you in the stands. Remember, all funds support local cancer survivors and their families. Go. Number 26 is Clay Smecca, playing tonight for Grandma Maria. Number 27, Gavin Tate, playing tonight for Great Lima. Number 28, Patrick Ruka, playing tonight for Clarence Lawrence. Number 29, Micah Brown, playing tonight for Emline Delgado. And for the second quarter, the Wolves ball. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 for the Wolves just as we begin the second quarter. Hine takes the snap. He keeps it himself. Trying to get to the outside and down.
Making the stop
just at about the 24.
6, Patty, and number 20, Cameron Jarrett.
3rd and short for the Wolves.
And a short one.
Little bit of movement on Oxford, and they're going to pull the play dead.
Flag on the play before it is underway.
That will be offside on Oxford.
Wildcat.
Will give Clarkston a first down.
5-yard penalty gives the Wolves a first down, setting the ball on the 29-yard line, 30-yard line, 1st and 10 Wolves.
First down for the Wolves at their own 30. Two receivers near side, one far side. Handoff is on the ground. Trying to push that pile.
34.
Were the Wolves for Ethan Clark.
Ethan Clark. Making the stop is number 6, Caddy. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1.
Ethan Clark inching his way closer to the great Ian Erickson's rushing yards career record. Also a recent commit to Princeton University to play football. A huge congratulations to Ethan Clark. Hine fires a slant. It's caught, and that'll be enough for the first down.
Pass is complete to number 21,
As Cole Church takes it inside the 45.
Making the stop is number 19, Elijah Habert, and number 31, Luke Johnson. That was enough for a Wolves first down, setting the ball on the Wolves 48-yard line. We're going to be first and 10.
One receiver on the far side, two receivers on the near side for the Wolves. Hine with Clark in the backfield. Eyes the sideline looking for the call from Coach Pintar. Ready, takes the snap. Handoff is on the ground to Ethan Clark with the lane. Still moving his way down inside Oxford's 45.
There is a flag.
There is a flag on the play. And this will be going against Clarkston. Holding will set him back 10 yards.
That'll back it up 10 yards. That'll make it first down and 14.
Clarkston back in their own territory. Hine takes the snap. It's a reverse. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass is caught. It's Brody Cozen.
Stevens' pass is complete to incomplete.
They ruled that incomplete. Ball popped out.
Second down and 15.
Rather, that was Aiden Kurgis, number 3, having the ball knocked out of his hands. Hine with Clark in the backfield. They give it to him.
And out goes
and down 34, inside the 45.
Ethan Clark. Making the stop is number 19, Elijah Habert. Third down and 11.
They'll mark the Wolves at their own 47. Third and long here for Clarkston. Oxford looking for a big stop on defense. One receiver far side, two receivers near side. Hine takes the snap. Looking, pressure coming. Throws, caught! And the ball came loose! And they are going to say he was down.
To number 5, Desmond Stevens. He was down.
Pass was complete to Desmond Stevens.
First down, Wolves.
And the referee points emphatically once again. First down for the Wolves.
42-yard line, first and 10 for the Wolves.
8:55 to go, 7-3 in favor of Clarkston. Now back into Oxford's territory at the Wildcat 42. Two receivers far side, one near side. Hine with Clark in the backfield. They give it to him. Breaking out of a tackle, still breaking out of a tackle and gets dragged out of bounds. There is a flag on the play.
Making the stop was number 31, Luke Johnson. There is a play.
And it looked like to me this was on the tackle for Oxford.
It is on the Wildcats. Indication is face mask.
Tackled by the face mask. Personal foul on the Wildcats will move the Wolves up 15 yards. And that will set up a Clarkston first down.
28-yard line. Where will be first and 10 for the Wolves?
Hine takes the snap, play action. Looking, now running to his left. All kinds of time. Still running to the left. Now fires a deep ball to the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Clarkston!
Number 14, Cole Jarvis for the Wolves. Touchdown!
There is a flag on the play, and it is coming back.
There is a play.
holding on Clarkston.
Indication it is against the Wolves. Holding. Touchdown nullified. That takes the ball back to the 42-yard line where it's first down and 23.
First down and 23 for Clarkston after that holding penalty. Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground. With running room and getting down to inside Oxford's 35.
24, Ethan Clark. Making the stop
goes Ethan Clark.
48. Ian Jones. It'll be second down and 16.
Second down for Clarkston from Oxford's 33. Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground to Ethan Clark. Cuts back to the right side. And down close to the 25, about the 26-27.
Making the stop is number 14, Brody Moore.
Clarkston is another team that utilizes their running game, especially with a back like Ethan Clark. Third down for Clarkston at Oxford's 26. Clark in the backfield for the Wolves. Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground. Cutting to the outside. Still with running room. Down the sideline. Touchdown! Clarkston!
There is a flag on
and
the
another flag on the play. We'll see what the penalty is, but it looks like this one is coming back again, and it is. 2 holding penalties in a row bring the Wolves back from scoring 6.
That'll take the ball back to the 36-yard line, where it'll be now third down and 19.
Third down and 19 for the Wolves after their second consecutive holding penalty, preventing them from scoring a touchdown. And if you're the Wolves, especially after that run, you gotta have that one. Hine takes the snap, dropping back, pressure coming. Well overthrown, incomplete. Good job by Oxford bringing that pressure.
And it'll bring up a fourth down for the Wolves.
Fourth and long coming up for Clarkston.
And 19.
Clarkston gonna go on 4th and 19. No, rather it's a kick. They did bring Eddie Langton out there to kick it, and down just at about
number 3.
The 6. Oxford will take over deep in their own territory. 2 holding penalties cost the Wolves from cashing in on a touchdown twice in the quarter. Score remains 7-3. Oxford looking for an answer here on offense. One receiver each side, one in the slot. Looks like Johnson in the backfield. Casas takes the snap. Give is on the ground. And not much there as he was 19. Met by the Wolfpack. Elijah Tabbert on the ground. Dylan Hunter making the tackle.
Kayvon Dyson. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Under 6 to go in the first half, 7-3 Wolves. You talk about a packed house. This is a packed house tonight inside the Wolves' den. Casas taking the snap, and once again, the Wolves are ready for him.
Ball was handed off to number 31, Luke Johnson.
Johnson on the carry.
Making the stop for the Wolves was number 5, Desmond Stevens. 3rd down and 8.
Third and 8 for Oxford. 5 minutes to go. Clarkston looking for a stop on defense. Casas takes the snap. Firing over the middle.
Pass is complete.
And a great diving catch. Wow. Jay Caddy's had his name thrown out there all night tonight so far. But nonetheless, it will be short for Oxford. 4th and 3.
And 3.
Oxford set to kick it away. End over end kick. And a fair catch called as he is down to about the 45.
5, Desmond Stevens.
Wolves will take over.
Ball's down on the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
First down for Clarkston from their own 45. Hine takes the snap. Ethan Clark trying to get running room, and only a gain of about 1 or 2 on that play.
Making the stop is number 48, Ian Jones, and number 14, Brody Moore.
Ian Jones, number 48, and Brody Moore on the tackle for Oxford. Oxford set to take on the Highlanders of Rochester Adams a week from today. Hine takes the snap, pressure coming, dances his way out of it, now fires a deep ball to the sideline, but incomplete for Cole Church.
Headed for number 21, Cole Church. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
It's against the Wolves, holding, decline.
Another holding penalty on the Wolves. That time it was declined, so 3rd down coming up here and 9.
That brings up a 3rd down and 9.
2 receivers each side for Clarkston. Clark in the backfield. Hine takes the snap. Looking, pressure coming, firing over the middle, incomplete. A great job once again by Oxford bringing that pressure.
21.
And Clarkston will go 3 and out.
Down and 9.
And if you're Oxford, that's the kind of stuff you want on defense. Be able to get past that O-line, create pressure for the opposing quarterback, and get stops. And that was a great example of that right there. Clarkston set to kick it away. Kick takes a bounce and rolls to about the 15, where it will be down there. Oxford will take over in their own territory. 3:02 to go, 7-3, Clarkston on Independence Television. Casas on the ground.
Ball handed off to number 31, Luke Johnson.
Hand off to Johnson.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 54,
Jamel McKinney on the stop.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Second and 8. Casas taking the snap. Handoff on the ground, and maybe only have a gain of a couple there.
Handed off to number 31, Luke Johnson.
For Luke Johnson.
Making the stop for the Wolves, number 5, Desmond Stevens. And number 26, Clay Smacka. Third down and 7.
Only a gain of 1 on that play, just under 2 minutes to go. 7-3 Clarkston. Bunch formation on the far side. Firing to the right side, it's caught, and he will be short of the first down.
Number 20, Cameron Jarrett.
Cameron Jarrett on the reception.
And the Wolves call a timeout.
And a timeout taken by Clarkston. 7-3 in favor
and
of the Wolves. Will set up a 4th and short for Oxford, looking to continue their offensive drive.
Number 30, Eddie Langton is playing tonight for Gates. Number 31, Kristen Nermy is playing for Tabitha Robinson. Number 32, Caleb Stragletti is playing for Ron Wells. Number 33, Luke Bowman is playing for Grandma Roro. Number 34, Ethan Clark is playing for Uncle Paul. Number 35, Zach Musista is playing for Grammy Bolt.
The way me and Tyler got out, we got out through the men's bathroom. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
1:31 to go. Oxford set to punt it from 4th and short. Low snap, kick is away, high, and fair caught just at about the 46.
Well, was fair caught by Desmond Stevens, downing the ball on the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
first down for Clarkston. Hine with an empty backfield, fires to the right side, caught, and dragged down just inside the 45.
Number 88.
That was Brody Cozen on the reception.
Receivers making the stop for the Wildcats.
Making a very nice target at
Number 15,
6'6".
Evan
Hine takes the
Granger.
snap. Firing a deep ball down the sideline. Caught! And down inside the 10.
Complete to number 88, Brody Cozen.
Brody Cozen again.
Making the stop was number 15.
That'll set up a first and goal to go
Granger.
for the Wolves. Looking to capitalize after those
For the
2
Wolves.
holding
And
penalties
goal to go from the 9.
that prevented him from scoring touchdowns twice this quarter so far. Under a minute to go. Hine, little bit of confusion, but keeps it himself. Down inside the 5.
Hit by Clarkston keeper Hines.
Clock
Making the
continues
stop
to
was
wind
number
down.
20.
Just under 40 seconds to go.
Ball is set on the
Wolves go
2-yard
hurry
line
up
for the
offense,
team.
get back
Goal
on
to
the
go
ball.
from the 2.
And a timeout taken from Coach Pintar,
And the Wolves call a
wanting to
timeout.
talk it over. 7-3 in favor of Clarkston, with the Wolves knocking on the doorstep.
Number 36, Griffin Bowman, is playing tonight for Papa Bowman. Number 37, Lou Cole Leninger, is playing tonight for Bud Leninger. Number 38, Colin Portman, is playing tonight for Jackie Freeby. Number 39, Kobe Kennett, is playing for Karen Cloutier.
Wolves go hurry up offense on the ball. Under 30 to go. The give is on the ground. And the Wolves are going to be short. Ball came loose and Oxford recovers.
There was a fumble on the play.
A crucial stop by the Wildcats. Great job picking up that ball.
Recovered by the Wildcats.
Oxford will take over deep in their own territory as we wind down the first half with 22 and 0.8 of a second to go.
First down and 10 for the Wildcats.
Ball spotted at just about the half-yard line for the Wildcats. Oxford wanting to talk it over as the back judge is counting. Oxford's got no timeouts. This is danger zone for Oxford. And there will be a delay of game on the Wildcats.
Delay of game on the
Will
Wildcats.
set up half the distance to the
Half the
goal.
distance to the goal.
Ball stays just at about that half-yard line. Not much further to go to the plane. Oxford breaking out of the huddle. One receiver each side. Casas, a man in the backfield, taking the snap, trying to dive his way.
Ball is kept by quarterback.
And does so, gets to about the 2. And that will just about do it for the
Ball
first
on
half
the
here.
1 yard line.
And that will do it for the first half. After
And that is the
24
end
minutes of
the
play,
first half.
the score is 7-3 in favor of Clarkston as they
Just a
rush off
reminder
into the
that
locker
you will
room
still have another
with
chance
many
to
fans
donate and support the
acting as
local
their tunnel as they
cancer
run into the
patients and
locker
families
room.
in need by purchasing a T-shirt throughout this halftime break or during our dance team's second miracle.
Lots of fun
run
festivities
during the
tonight
third
for
quarter.
Clarkston. Homecoming Spirit Week is coming up next week. Jersey Day on Monday. Tuesday is Holiday Day. Wednesday is Neon Day. Thursday, Clarkston will wear their class colors and their Spirit apparel. And Friday, anything but a backpack. And right here on Independence Television on Monday is the Powder Puff football game, as always between the juniors and the seniors. And next Friday, Clarkston will play their homecoming game against the Cougars of Stony Creek. We'll step aside right now, but we will be back after halftime. The score is 7-3 in favor of Clarkston. You're watching Independence Television.
And now I bring your attention to Kerry Wheeler of the McLaren Oakland Foundation.
Thank you. On behalf of McLaren Clarkston, McLaren Oakland Foundation, and Carmanos, we want to thank you for your support tonight. Clarkston, we are honored to be here to continue our collaboration with you for such a worthy cause. In 2009, when McLaren Clarkston was established, we had a vision to help local community members in need.
What?
Over the
Pretty
past
good.
13 years through
I have
this
no clue.
partnership, we have
I don't know football.
assisted many community members living right here in Clarkston during their time of need.
Yeah.
Tonight's Football for a Cure helps raise money to assist patients with non-medical expenses
I fucking
and
hate
gives hope to those who have been
Cozen.
diagnosed and are struggling not only to fight the disease, but to survive the financial burden as well. It may be a family member, friend, or neighbor. We've all been touched by cancer in some way. Your participation and generosity in tonight's event is appreciated, and 100% of these proceeds go to families, friends, and neighbors in our community. Tonight, we celebrate the courage, determination, and resilience of all who have been diagnosed with cancer. At this time, I would like to ask all survivors in the audience to stand. Each of you are truly an inspiration. Thank you. Thank you again for all your support. We are truly stronger together.
Thank you. Don't forget to purchase your limited edition Football for a Cure T-shirts before they sell out. Sales will end after halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clarkston Varsity Dance Team.
Jumping that, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that fire, jumping that, hitting that fire, jumping out with, jumping that, jumping that, jumping that. I see in the corners in the mud, birds, bow, bow. competition, what's the word? Put that on my mama, ate in the process. Trying to be told through the progress. Tongue tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Hey, look, I was seeing double in the projects. Mad at myself when I put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to Popeyes. And when I play both sides, it's a red dot. Don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a then we can't woo them guys. Around and back, two of them guys. Be the president candidate. I'd have put 100 bands on some of me. I've been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a Chris. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my got it out the mud. There's nothing you can tell me. Yeah, we had a job, South Street wealthy. Yeah, I had the coupe at the lot. Told him 12 swat, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a leap with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole deal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deal, people tripping like the 80s.
The varsity dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our Clarkston High School cheerleaders and our future world cheerleaders. I just received word that there is no time for the band performance. And here come the Wolves. Number 40, Mackay Duffy, playing for Ty Duffy. Number 41, Josh Vicentine, playing for James Vicentine. Number 45, Jacob Bossert, playing for Hal Morse. Number 46, Matt Jeffy, playing for Grandma Susie. Number 49, Michael George, playing for Grandma Sue. Number 51, Jacob Leonardson, playing for Aunt Kim. Number 43, Nick Washenko, playing for Brandlin, Mr. Hey, that's me. My 4th year in remission. Thank you.
Second half just about to get
Kicking off
underway.
for the Wolves is
7-3
number,
in
91,
favor of
Peyton
Clarkston.
O'Neill.
here on a beautiful fall evening inside the Wolves' Den. Michael Rosencrans with you. So happy to have you along
for the
with us
Wildcats
tonight
is number 19, Elijah
for
Everett.
week 5 of high school football. Wolves set to kick it away to Oxford to begin the second half. Oxford fielding it back from their own 4. Taking it to about the 25. Elijah Tabbert on the carry.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 27, Gavin Pate.
Gavin Pate on the tackle. Also a player on the Clarkston
And
lacrosse
also on
team.
the stop is number 33, Lucas Gomez. That takes the ball out to the 25-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Oxford will take over first and 10 from their own 25. Champagne in motion. Cases takes the snap. Give is on the ground. Running room to the outside. Spinning his way down to about the 30
Luke Johnson.
was Luke Johnson.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 14, Cole Jarvis. Gain of 4, second and 6.
Oxford breaking out of the huddle. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Man in motion from the far side. Pressure coming. Running to the left, and down goes Casis.
Ball is kept by quarterback. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 54.
Jamail McKinney on the sack
Ball,
again for the
McKinney.
Wolves.
Gain of 1. Right, there's a loss of 1, third down and 9.
Sets up a third down and 9 for the Wildcats. Loss of 1 on that play. Wilmot goes to the slot. Casis takes the snap. Looking, pressure coming, rolling to his right, and down he goes. Wolves making another crucial stop.
Backing the quarterback for the Wolves is number 73, Joey LeVay.
That'll set up fourth down and long for Oxford.
16.
Back deep is Desmond Stevens. Moves to the 40. 9:38 to play. High snap. Kick is high. Stevens fields it. Makes 2 guys miss with 2 great moves. Trying to get to the far side sideline. He will and runs out of bounds. Just at about the 45.
Desmond Stevens. Run out of bounds. There is
Desmond Stevens with a
flag.
little bit of footwork to get around those 2 Oxford defenders. There is a flag on the play.
It is on the Wolves.
Penalty on the Wolves as they were receiving the kickoff.
That'll set the ball on the 36-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 for the Wolves.
Wolves will take over from their own 36. penalties so far have been the detriment to the Wolves here. Hine taking the snap. Give is on the ground to Ethan Clark. Now cuts back inside to the left and down at about the 40. And there's another flag on the play. A little bit of extracurriculars after the play.
Flag on the play.
Looks like this will be another holding on Clarkston.
Holding.
Push him back another 10 yards.
That's going to take it back to the 23-yard line, where it's going to be first down and 25.
First down and long. Two receivers each side for the Wolves. Hine with an empty backfield. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. Gets out of it. Now he keeps it himself with a lane to the middle. Cutting back to the right side and down inside the 40 to about the 43. Goes Mike Hine. Makes up a lot of yardage there, bringing up a second and short for the Wolves.
Number 4, Marco Vaquero. That'll take the ball to the 43-yard line. It'll be second down and 3.
Second down and 3 for Clarkston. Clark in the backfield. Hine takes the snap. They give it on the ground to Clark with running room to the middle. Just past midfield into Oxford territory at the 49. That'll be enough for a Clarkston first down.
Is number 15, Evan Geringer. It is enough for a Wolves first down. Ball's on the Wildcats 49-yard line, first and 10 for the Wolves. Hine's pass is complete to number 88, Brody Kozin. Making the stop, number 6, Jay Caddy. Second and 4.
We apologize for the technical difficulties there,
Number
folks.
34, Ethan Clark.
Ethan Clark with a great carry to the outside.
Michael Vaquero. That takes the ball down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be first
Clark
down
takes it to the
and
8
to go for the Wolves.
First down and goal to go for Clarkston. Looking to cash in. One receiver far side, two receivers near side. Give is on the ground to Ethan Clark. Cutting back to the right. And he will get stopped just short about the 2-yard line.
Ethan Clark. Making the stop with number 6, Jay Caddy. Second down and goal to go from the 2.
Second down and goal from the 2. 6:10 to go. Clark in the backfield. Hine takes the snap. Running to the right is Ethan Clark, and he will get dragged down at about the 5.
Number 34, Ethan Clark.
Loss of a few yards on the play. A good stop by Oxford.
Making the stop is number 19, Elijah Havert. It'll be third down and goal to go from the 5.
Third down and goal. 5.5 to go after a loss of 3. Oxford sideline, firing up the student section, urging their defense to get the stop. And there was a little bit of movement on the play.
Flag on the play before it's underway.
And it will be on Oxford.
Offside, Wildcats.
Offsides will set it half the distance
Half
to the
the
goal.
distance to the goal. It'll be third down and 2.5 yards.
It'll remain third down, ball spotted at the 2.5-yard line. Wolves inching ever so close to the end zone. Looking to strike first in the second half. Hine takes the snap. He keeps it on the ground. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Clarkston!
Touchdown!
There is a flag once again after the play.
There is a flag. Touchdown is good.
The touchdown is good. Believe it was an unsportsmanlike penalty, and looks like it'll go on the Wolves again. Go against the Wolves. That'll be enforced on the kickoff, would be my guess. Mike Hine bringing out Eddie Langton. On for the extra point, 4:59 to go. Snap good, spot down. Kick is low, but nonetheless, it is
The extra
through.
point is good. Making the score now, the Wolves 14 and the Wildcats 3. The penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Wolves cash in on this drive, striking first in the second half. Score is now 14-3 in favor of Clarkston. Oxford will try to answer.
Keep for the Wildcats is number 19, Elijah Tabbert. Kicking off for the Wolves will be number 91, Aiden O'Neill.
Aiden O'Neill set to kick for the Wolves. Tabbert back deep for the Wildcats.
Wolves will be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
That penalty will set the Wolves back to their 25-yard line to kick from. Oxford from about their own 19. Tabbert with a lane and getting down to about the 38.
Ball is picked up by number 19, Elijah Tabbert. Making the stop is number 19 for the Wolves, Adam Denver. There is a flag.
Flag on the play. Penalty will go against Oxford. Holding will back them up 10 yards. Been a penalty-heavy game for both teams tonight. That'll spot Oxford back at their 30. Casas takes the snap. Give is on the ground.
Ball's handed off to number 31, Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson gaining about 2 there.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 73, Joey LeBate. And number 26, Clay Smacka. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Second down for Oxford. Casas takes the snap. Play action, rolls right. Passes low thrown, incomplete. Another flag flies in.
Logan Wilmot.
In the secondary.
And there is a flag on the play.
Logan Wilmot couldn't haul the pass in. We'll see what the penalty is.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
An eligible man
Penalty
downfield.
decline.
For
Third
Oxford,
down
that will be
and
declined. 3rd down and 7 to go for Oxford. Third down here for the Wildcats. Casas takes the snap, fires over the middle.
Pass was intended for number 9. Pass goes incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down.
And
And
Oxford
7.
will go 3 and out. Bring up 4th down for Oxford.
Active for the Wolves is number 5, Desmond Stevens.
Low snap had to be picked back up. High, shorter kick.
Ball was fair cut by Desmond Stevens.
Desmond Stevens signals for the fair catch. Ball will be downed at the 41, where Clarkston will take over. Under 4 minutes to go, 14-3 in favor of the Wolves on Independence Television.
That sets the ball at the 41-yard line.
Hine with an empty backfield, takes the snap, keeps it himself.
Ball
And
is
not
kept by
much there,
quarterback
met by
Hine.
the Wildcats.
And getting in on the quarterback is number 20, Cameron Jarrett. Loss of 2, 2nd
Cameron
and
Jarrett
12.
on the tackle for Oxford. Mike Hine loses 2 on that quarterback keeper. Will set up 2nd and 12. 3.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Clark in the backfield. Hine takes the snap.
That goes
Tried to
incomplete.
fire a slant,
3rd
goes
down and
incomplete.
12.
And that looked like a little bit of miscommunication there just from the Wolves.
There is an official timeout.
There's a timeout on the field for an injured player.
Number 54, Jamal McKinney, playing tonight for Grandma Dabbs. Number 56, Dominic Kleba, is playing for Sandy Cucciarelli. Number 57, Kellen Flint is playing for Stacy Smith. Number 58, Andrew Kruzman is playing for Anna Bauman. Number 59, Mason Winklevet is playing for Sue Shelton. Number 60, Tyler Bowman is playing for Papa Bowman. Number 61, Cam Atkinson is playing for Atkinson. Number 62, Noah Cunningham is playing for sister, great grandpa.
Third down and long for Clarkston. Hine takes the snap. Looking. Pressure coming. Now he keeps it himself. Trying to get running room, but is down at about the 44. Gain of about 5 on the play.
48. Ian Jones. Fourth down and 8.
That'll set up fourth down for Clarkston. Wolves go 3 and out here. There is a flag on the play.
There is a
False
flag
start
on the play
Clarkston.
before it's underway. Illegal procedure against the Wolves.
Backs
Back for
Clarkston
the
up 5
Wildcats is
yards.
number 31, Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson back deep to receive the punt. Kick is high end over end. And fair caught at about the 31.
It is fair cut by number 31, Johnson.
Oxford will take over in their own territory. 14-3, Clarkston, 2:37 to go in the third quarter. Oxford trying to produce some offense here for a much needed score. Casas takes the snap, looking, fires over the middle, incomplete.
As was intended for number 6, Caddy.
Jay Caddy was the intended
Covering on the
receiver.
play is number 11, Kavanaugh Dighton. Pass is incomplete, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for Oxford. Kavanaugh Dighton making the stop. Two receivers near side, one receiver far side. Now a man in motion, give on the ground.
Handed out to number 18, Ryan Chisholm. Making the stop is number 2, Dylan Hunter.
Ryan Chisholm on the ground, number 18. And not much there on that carry.
Third down and 12.
Sets up a 3rd and 12 for Oxford. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 14-3 in favor of Clarkston. Caddy in motion to the far side slot. Casas takes the snap. Looking. Foul fires over the middle. Caught. And down just inside the 40. Lunging for that first down
14.
Was Brody Moore.
Brody Moore. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 1, Jalen Wilson. That was enough for a Wildcats first down, 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line.
First down for Oxford at their own 41. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. Casas taking the snap. Fires a short little screen pass. It's caught. Not much yardage there.
Pass is complete to number 31.
Loss of 2
Luke
on that
Johnson.
play from Luke Johnson. Will bring up 2nd and 12 for the
Making the stop
Wildcats.
for the Wolves, number 22, Brady Beck.
Oxford out of the huddle. Back judge starting to count. Cases takes the snap, pitches it back to Luke Johnson. With a little bit of running room down to the 45. Goes Luke Johnson. Final 15 seconds here in the 3rd quarter.
Ball was handed up to number 31, Luke Johnson. Making
Have
the
him
stop for
spotted
the
at the
Wolves is number
44.
14, Cole Jervis. 3rd down and 7.
And they will let the clock run out. And that will
And
do it
that is the end
for the
of
3rd
the
quarter.
3rd quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around after the game. Please stick around after the game. We will begin the evening ceremonies with the band show. The band show will take place after the game is over. Please do stick around. That will be followed by the jersey exchange and photos. So please, please, please stick around to see the band performance after the game.
Third down coming up for Oxford.
And
Final
that brings up
12
a 3rd
minutes.
down and 7 to start the 4th quarter.
In regulation, 14-3. Clarkston. As the Wolves are looking for a stop here on 3rd down.
There is a flag on the play before it's underway. Nope, it was a timeout.
Timeout
by
taken
the
by Oxford.
Wildcats. Number 63, Colton Linnell, will be playing tonight for Janet Logo. Number 64, Colin Schroeder, will be playing for Kelly Brang. Number 65, Patrick Huckman, will be playing for Joe Schmidt. Number 66, Brady Collins, playing for Barbara Ross. Number 67, Nick Olson, playing for Steve Olson. Number 68, Rio Westland, playing for Westland. Number 70, Gage Heikkinen, playing for Aunt Christie. Number 72, Cole Dillinger, playing for Chris Chattel. Number 73, Joey LeVay, playing for Gilman. Number 75, Alex Osborne, playing for Norma Williams.
Third down, 7 for Oxford. Cases takes the snap, dropping back. Incomplete.
Pass is intended for number 6.
Miscommunication on the route
Does
there
go incomplete.
for
Brings up a
Oxford.
4th down and
4th
7
down
for
for
the
Oxford.
Wildcats. Pleased to welcome tonight the Clarkston Chiefs organization.
Oxford set to kick it away. Back deep is Desmond Stevens. High snap. Kick is high. Taken from about the 20. Stevens trying to get to the outside sideline. And just knocked out of bounds inside the 45 to about the 47.
Stevens. Number 5 runs it out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves.
Wolves will have good field position at their own 47 to take over on 1st down here. 11:41 to go in regulation. Hine with Clark in the backfield, takes the snap. Handoff is to Clark, running room to the middle, cutting to the outside,
Out to number 34,
and down
Ethan
inside
Clark.
the 45. Goes Ethan Clark.
Making the stop is number 31, Luke Johnson.
It'll be second and
Second
1.
down and 1.
Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground to Ethan Clark. He's got the 1st down. Down at about the 40.
Ball was handed off to number 34, Ethan Clark. Making the stop was number 20, Cameron Jarrett. And number 30, Logan Wilmot. That was enough for a Wolves 1st down, setting the ball on the 41-yard line. 1st and 10, Wolves.
Had the ball spotted at the 41. 1st down and 10 for the Wolves. 2 receivers far side. Clark in the backfield for Hine. Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground to Ethan Clark. And nowhere to go there.
Ball was handed off to number 34, Ethan Clark. Making the stop was number 31, Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson was on the
Second
hunt for
down
Ethan
and
Clark.
10.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 for Clarkston. Clark in the backfield for Hine. 2 receivers near side. Hine takes the snap. The give is on the ground to Ethan Clark, dancing his way out of defenders and down inside the 35 to about the 34.
Is number 19, Elijah Tabbert.
Elijah Tabbert on the tackle.
3rd down and 4.
Third down and 4 for Clarkston. Oxford once again trying to get a crucial stop on defense. 2 receivers near side. Clark in the backfield for Hine. Hine takes the snap. Give is on the ground again. Clark's got the 1st down and runs out of bounds inside the 30.
Off to Ethan Clark. Runs it out of bounds at the 27-yard line. However, there is a flag.
There is a flag on the play. And it'll be against Clarkston. Another holding penalty for the Wolves. Holding penalties have been the detriment to the Wolves tonight. And that's another one of those plays where if you get that wide open look to the outside as a back, you've got to have that one.
To the 40-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9 for Clarkston after the holding penalty. Clarkston from Oxford's 40. 3 receivers near side. Hine takes the snap. Fires wide open, but he can't haul it in.
Intended for number 14, Cole Jarvis. Pass goes incomplete. 4th down and 9.
Cole Jarvis had nobody on him, but could not haul it in. 4th down and 9 for the Wolves. Clarkston set to go on 4th down. 9:08 to go in regulation. Another short kick by Hine. Ball will take a bounce at about the 15 and will roll slowly and will be downed at the 10-yard line.
10-yard line, where it goes over to the Wildcats. Oxford ball, 1st and 10 from the 10.
Oxford will take over deep in their territory.
Danny Redmond playing tonight for Candy. Number 78, Evan Day playing tonight for Papa Randy. Number 79, Trey Byers playing for Wustenberg.
First and 10 for the Wildcats. Deep in their own territory from the 10. Casas takes the snap, dropping back, firing to the right side. It's caught. And not much yardage there on the completion.
Pass is complete to number 20, Cameron Jarrett.
Cameron Jarrett on the reception.
Making the stop for the Wolves is number 1.
Gain of 1 on the play, sets up
Jalen
2nd and
Wilson.
9. 8.5 to
5,
go
Desmond Stevens.
in regulation. 14
Gain
to
of 1,
3
2nd and
in
9.
favor of Clarkston. One receiver each side, one receiver in the far side slot. Casas takes the snap, fires to the sideline, caught, and will get dragged out of bounds.
Pass is complete to number 14, Brody Moore.
Brody Moore on the reception.
Driving him out of bounds is number 26, Clay Schmacka.
Gain of 3 on the play for Oxford will set up 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Clarkston sideline, urging their defense to get a stop. Casas takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming. Pass is caught by Luke Johnson, and he will be tackled short of the first down.
31. Luke Johnson. Making the stop is number 14.
Cole Jarvis on the tackle. 7 minutes to go in regulation. 4th down to go for Oxford. Desmond Stevens back deep to receive the kick from the 45. As the clock keeps winding down, 6.5 to go in regulation. 14 to 3 Wolves. End over end kick. Will take a bounce and will roll to about midfield, where it will be down just at about Clarkston's 47.
Down on the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Clarkston will take over 1st and 10. Close to midfield.
Number 80, Logan Brimacombe, playing for Denny Kelly. Number 81, Diego Garcia, playing for Argentino Suez. Number 82, Aaron King, playing for Snyder.
Three receivers far side for the Wolves. Mike Hine takes the snap, keeps it himself, running to the left, still running to the left, trying to get to the far side sideline. He does, makes a guy miss. Still on his feet and out of bounds just inside the 30.
Kept by quarterback Hine, driven out of bounds by number 14, Brody Moore. That is enough for a Wolves first down, setting the ball on the 29-yard line.
An
First and 10
explosive
for the
play
Wolves.
for the Wolves. Gets them into Oxford territory. First and 10 now from the Oxford 29. 6:03 to go. In regulation, 14-3
Again, I remind you to
Clarkston.
please stick around for the band show, which will take place immediately following the game and before the presentations.
3 receivers on the near side. Hine takes the snap. He keeps it himself. With running room, cuts to the inside. Down at about the
By
16.
quarterback Hine. Making the stop is number 20, Jarrett, and number 14, Moore.
That will be enough
was
for
enough
first
another
down for
Wolves first
Clarkston.
down, setting the ball
Spot
on
him at the 17.
18-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Wolves.
3 receivers far side. Clark in the backfield for the Wolves. Hine takes the snap.
Ball is kept by
Keeps it
quarterback
himself.
Hine.
And he gets inside the 15.
Making the stop is number 56, Todd Wilson. Second down and 7.
Gain of 3 on the play sets up a 2nd and 7 for Clarkston. 5:10 to go, 14-3 Clarkston. With the Wolves knocking on the doorstep, looking to cash in for another score to increase their lead. Once again, 3 receivers far side, Clark in the backfield for Hine. Man in motion, takes the snap. Handoff, coming down the sideline. Down inside the 10, ball came loose.
Ball is fumbled and recovered.
And Oxford recovers
By the
it
Wildcats.
just as the ball was about to go out of bounds. Great heads-up play there by the Wildcats. They'll take over deep in their own territory. First down. Oxford getting a crucial recovery, sets them
Wildcats
up at
take
their
over
11.
on the 11-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats have a bit of ground to make up in order to make this a one-possession game. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Johnson in the backfield. Casas takes the snap with pressure coming behind him, and he will get dragged down, but there was a flag on the play.
Catching the quarterback is number 54, Jamal McKinney. There is a flag on the play. It is against Oxford.
Holding on Oxford.
They'll bring the ball back to the 2-yard line where it'll be first
They'll
and 10.
spot Oxford at their own 2-yard
First
line.
and 20 for the Wildcats.
Casas takes the snap from his own end zone, firing a deep ball. Overthrown, incomplete, and almost
Intended for
intercepted.
number 9. Campaign. Breaking it up for the Wolves is number 14, Cole Jarvis. Second down and 20.
And that's just another pass that Cole Jarvis wasn't able to haul in. Once on a wide open route, now on an interception here. Second down and 20 for Oxford. Under 4.5 to go. 1 receiver each side, Johnson in the backfield. Casas takes the snap, rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And not much there at all as he was met by the Wolves. Got a little bit of extracurriculars going on after that tackle. And there's a late flag thrown.
There is a flag on the play.
Clarkston and Oxford starting to jaw at one another. that will be on the Wolves on sportsmanlike conduct.
And it's against the Wolves. Automatic first down.
That will be an automatic first down for Oxford. Oxford
Sets the
spotted
ball
at
on the
their 21.
21-yard line.
Oxford out of the huddle. 3:51 to go. Motion man for Oxford. Cases takes the snap. Little pitch back. They're going to fire a deep ball. That's caught by the Wolves, but was he out of bounds? And two late flags fly in. And this could be also against the Wolves.
It's against the Wolves. That'll bring the ball up to the 46-yard line.
Little bit of tension starting to rise here. As we play the final minutes of regulation. Oxford from the 36. One receiver each side. Cases takes the snap, firing a deep ball over the middle, well out of the reach. And incomplete.
For number 14.
Of Brody Moore.
Brody Moore. Pass goes incomplete. Covering on the play for the Wolves was number 20. Ryan Rector. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 for Oxford. They play bunch to the far side. Cases taking the snap, firing over the middle. Caught. Wide open man past the 50. Still on his feet to about the 40. Down inside the 40 to about the 38.
Brody Moore making the stop for the Wolves is number 11, Avon Dayton. That is
Brody Moore running a nice route, setting up another first down for Oxford.
8-yard line.
3:20 to go, 14-3 in favor of Clarkston. Oxford now into Clarkston territory.
Number 83,
at the Wolf 38.
Gardner playing for Tabitha Robinson.
They play bunch to the far side, one receiver near side. Cases taking the snap. Firing over the middle once again. Incomplete.
Pass is intended for number 8. Number 6, Jay Caddy.
Jay Caddy could not haul that one in.
Second and 10.
Second down for Oxford, 2:54 to go. Here inside the Wolves' den, 14-3 in favor of Clarkston. Two receivers on the near side, three receivers on the far side, empty backfield for Cases. Fires a slant, caught, down inside the 35 is Jake Champagne.
Jake Champagne. Making the stop for the Wolves is number 22, Brady Beck.
Oxford goes hurry-up offense. Empty backfield for Cases. Cases takes the snap. Pressure coming. And he will get sacked, met by the Wolfpack.
In the catch for quarterback is number 54, Jamal McKinney. Loss on the play brings up a third down and 10. It's an official timeout on the field.
Timeout taken by Oxford.
Number 84, Ruth Linedecker, will play tonight for Paul Gerderan. Number 85, Tanner Cup, will play for Caroline Brown. Number 88, Brody Cozen, playing for Lansing. Number 89, Malachi Sievers, playing for Doris Burt. Number 90, Langdon Dysberg Yoder, playing for Yamina Tanvir. Number 91, Aiden O'Neill, playing for James Street. Number 23, cheering tonight, that is Chloe Marinetta, playing for Ben Grimaldi.
Third and long for Oxford. They play bunch to the far side. Casas takes the snap. Pressure coming. And he will get dragged down by the Wolves.
I see the quarterback for us is number 70, Gage Heikkinen.
Wolves getting a crucial stop. Fourth down and long for Oxford. They're going to have no choice but to go here. Minute 50 to go, and the clock keeps winding down. 14-3 in favor of Clarkston. Two receivers far side, one on the near side for Casas. Taking the snap. Looking to the right side.
Pass is complete.
It is caught, but that will be short of the first down. Oxford turns the ball over on downs.
Driving him out of bounds is number 1, Jalen Wilson.
The Wolves will take over 1st and 10. Minute 25 to go.
It was not enough for a first down. The ball goes over to the Wolves. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves from the 43-yard line, 42-yard line, 32-yard line.
Clarkston will take over from their 32.
Morgan Lake cheering for Matt Lake.
Wolves will line up in victory formation as they run out the clock here. Penalty-heavy game for both teams and a low-scoring game. This is the fewest points Clarkston's allowed all season to any team.
Tonight is Reagan Takala for Mary.
Final minute of play in regulation.
Leia Mojica playing for Jamie Warheis.
Wolves will line up once again to take a knee.
McIntyre playing for Jones.
50 seconds and counting to go.
Carly Paps cheering for Uncle Noel. Val Whitehurst playing for Aunt Jean. Kelly Smith cheering for Geis. Avery Martin.
Final 30 seconds of the game. Wolves set to take a knee one final time to close out this game.
Amon. Courtney Ralt playing for Don Kessler. And Elizabeth Barron playing for Michelle and Jan.
They will just let the clock run out, and that will do it.
And that is it. The final score is The Clarkston Wolves 14.
Clarkston
and
knocks off
the
Oxford by a
Wildcats
final score
3.
of 14-3.
Remember to please stick around for the marching band show, which will be
Next week is
very
homecoming
shortly.
week for Clarkston. You can catch the Wolves in action when they take on the Cougars of Stony Creek. Kickoff at 7 o'clock p.m. That's going to wrap things up on a chilly fall evening inside the Wolves' Den. Once again, our final score, Clarkston 14, Oxford 3. For everybody at Independence Television, this is Michael Rosencrans saying so long and have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for coming out for another Wolves home game. Remember, players will meet on the field after the band show to honor their loved ones who have battled cancer. Honorees and family members are asked to gather on the track that's on the north end in preparation to meet their players on the field after the game lineup. Players and their retrospective honorees are presented on this evening's roster. Thank you from Deanna Hart, McLaren Oakland Foundation. Thank you for attending this year's Football for a Cure. For those that want pictures with players, please wait on the track until after the team photo has been taken. Once this has been done, you and your family may proceed to the field. Thank you again for your generous support of Leo's Coney Island, Waterfall Jewelry's Motion Tech Services, Lewis Wint and Sons, Morgan, Milzo and Ford Realtors, Champs Cleaners, Killam and Associates, Unify Aesthetic Boutique, the Fontaine Automotive Group, Dr. Seraphim Ellis, and Dr. Arthur Frazier. Thank you. Welcome to the field, the 98-member Clarkston High School Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, turning in up at the scores table up at the booth, a Buick T-Fob. If you're missing a Buick T-Fob, come on up to the booth, claim your fob.
I love that guy next to you.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah. Wow, that's a low blow. Kids can find themselves in it later.
Hope is never lost. Hope is never lost. Hold on, don't let go. Hey, hold on, don't let go. Just stay one step closer. One foot in front of you. Small town.